The Indiana University Pervasive Technology Institute name comes from the pervasiveness of information technology in essentially everything we do, in research, in the fine and performing arts, in education, in our society, in our work. So the Pervasive Technology Institute develops, deploys, supports information technology, computer science, and informatics innovations in all aspects of Indiana University's mission in research, education, and service to the state.
So I think PTI is unique nationally in that we are making research advancements that tightly couple academic research and practical application through our university computing. I think that's quite unique, and I think at Indiana University that works in ways it doesn't work elsewhere. I think we're quite unique in that. I also think Pervasive Technology Institute is a huge opportunity for students, for PhD students coming through computer science, coming through informatics, to get real-world experience in ways that they would not get elsewhere.
The Pervasive Technology Institute is composed of research centers and cyber infrastructure and service centers. The research centers are very traditional faculty-led research centers. They typically include multiple faculty members, multiple labs, and we very intentionally selected a set of themes when PTI was created that would be important for years or decades to Indiana University and to the world.
What we do is try to actually improve the practice of cybersecurity throughout the nation. So we do that through a variety of ways. We sponsor research that seeks to improve the quality of cybersecurity practice. We host conferences. We try to educate individuals. We run a program called Security Matters, which provides short answers to very specific questions. We do video segments for those, put them online, and then we advertise them on National Public Radio, so that they're sort of the teaser to bring people to them.
The fundamental goal of Crest is to advance high-performance computing systems and their applications. The ability to move from today's petascale computers to hopefully the future of exascale computing and beyond.
These very large-scale computing systems, supercomputers, are really just, in a very real sense, just lots and lots of little computers put together, and Crest creates the glue that lets all of those work together to actually become a supercomputer rather than just a box full of CPUs. So yes, we put the super into supercomputing.
Crest is about high-performance computing and high-performance graph processing. Graphs are a way to represent not just data, but knowledge. Historically, computers work with data. They manipulate data. Humans deal with knowledge, actionable knowledge. They make decisions based on that. Right now, we don't really have the bridge between the two. But if we can capture in computers through graphs the means of representing, manipulating, and ultimately understanding knowledge, then computers can take on a far greater role in attacking very difficult problems for, well, frankly, our civilization.
So the Data Insight Center is involved in several projects now, of which I can mention a few, and one of them is the HathiTrust Research Center, which is basically taking the HathiTrust corpus of digitized volumes. Google went to the Library of University of Michigan and digitized their library along with the content of a number of other libraries across the country, and that's growing to 10.5 million volumes from university libraries right now. Computational access to that is a challenge. It's a big data challenge, so that's one of our projects. Another one is scientific data sharing, and this is through a National Science Foundation funded project, DataNet project, and it's called Sustainable Environments Actionable Data. This is led by University of Michigan, and it is the long-term preservation of scientific data, and where we're interested in the aspect we're interested in is using the University Institutional Repository, which university libraries and university computing centers are setting up as a place for the long-term preservation of scientific data.
So we are developing new technology new capabilities supporting advanced research, and making those tools available to IU researchers and educators before they're available to anybody else in the state of Indiana, the U.S., or the world.
PTI has a business model that allows us to share resources. So you can create a center like Crest at a much lower cost and much more quickly than if you tried to do it out of whole cloth. Crest was created and hit the deck running within a couple of months of its initiation, and within the first year brought in over $8 million of new research money, something we can take pride in, but it was only because of PTI that made it possible for us to do that quickly. I've been a part of more than half a dozen research centers in my career, and this is a unique opportunity. It's also an opportunity that attracted me to Indiana University.
So the value of PTI, another way of demonstrating it, as you know, Indiana recently announced the acquisition of the first university-owned petaflop supercomputer, a Crest system. We wouldn't be able to do that and translate it into use for all of our faculty without many of the insights that are in the Pervasive Technology Institute.
And it's really this process of priming the pump with early endowment funds, creating new technologies, developing new successes, expanding Indiana University's capabilities, building on that foundation to go secure more funds from outside the state of Indiana, do more excellent work, and turn this virtuous cycle so that the Pervasive Technology Institute is sustainable as an important part of Indiana University's leadership in the nation and the world for decades to come.